What is up, guys? I got an awesome playthrough for you guys today. We are facing Ronan the Accuser on expert mode with Cyclops. So first off, I just want to say thank you to everyone that sent me happy birthday wishes on my birthday on March 11th. I really appreciate it. And then I want to give a huge shout outs to my friend Joey, who got me the Cyclops Hero Pack for Christmas, but I didn't have a chance to play yet because I didn't have a lot of the cards I wanted to play with Cyclops. Shout outs to Norris, who got me Mutant Genesis for Christmas as well, which supplied a lot of the allies and cards I needed for Cyclops. And then recently, my wife got me the Storm Hero Pack for my birthday, so huge shouts to her. And huge shout out to my buddy Tam that got me this really cool Cyclops promo card for my birthday as well. So we are going to be debuting it today right here. And I'm just going to go over our game plan here. So normally I don't play too much with stuns and confuses, but against expert Ronin, I want to play in the leadership aspect. So we do need confuses from our allies here to confuse him so we can flip down. And then the main game plan here is to use Honor X-Men. So we have the X-Men trait in Alter Ego. And then we can play a Meditation to play an expensive card, exhaust your Alter Ego to play that card, reducing its cost by 3. And Utopia can ready us back up if we have the X-Men trait thanks to Honor X-Men. So that's kind of the combo that we're shooting for. Let's go ahead and put these cards into the player deck here. And then let's get Ronin set up. So we put the Kree Command Ship permanent environment in play right here with the permanent hazard icon. Ronin has a universal weapon where he has Stalwart, +1 scheme, +1 attack. We have the Power Stone, +1 Thwart, +1 attack, and control the Milano. And then Ronin's one reviewed is to search the encounter discard path for the cut the power side scheme right here and reveal it with a crisis icon and 3 threat. The main scheme starts off with 2 threat, and then Ronin will come in with a tough status card here. Let's go ahead and shuffle up the encounter deck here. And then we're gonna shuffle up our player deck. And let's draw up to our hand size of 6. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, we got the Honorary X-Men, which is great. And then we got Polaris. So let's mulligan discard these 4 cards and then draw 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, a meditation would be really nice right here. It's okay. So we're gonna use our constant training action. Search your deck for a tactic upgrade and add to your hand. So let's look through our deck here, and let's get a exploit weakness to our hand. We're gonna shuffle up. So we didn't get any resource stuff. Let's see, we didn't do some major. I think we just get Polaris out and do some big thwarting. Let me see. If we play Utopia, then we can play Polaris and Honorary X-Men. Yeah, I think that's the play. So let's go ahead and flip over here to hero form, and we're gonna play an Honorary X-Men attached to an X-Men character. We're gonna put on, or attached to a friendly character. We're gonna put on ourselves. We now get +1 hit points. So we go from 10 up to 11, and we gain the X-Men trait even in our Alter Ego. Then we're gonna use 2 resources right here, so we can play Utopia. If each of our allies have the X-Men trait, we could increase our ally limit by 1, so we now have 4 allies, because all the characters in this deck are X-Men characters. After an X-Men ally enters play, we can exhaust Utopia to ready up an X-Men character. We have +1 Thor, +1 attack with the Power Stone. Let's Thor for 3 to clear off cut the power here. Defeating the side scheme. Then we're going to exhaust the Milano to generate a resource. This would be 2 more for total 3, so we can play Polaris. When she enters play, give an X-Men character a tough stats card. Let's give Cyclops toughness. Polaris is going to, and then we can exhaust Utopia because we played X-Men ally to ready up an X-Men character, Cyclops. He's going to Thor for 3 again to clear off the main scheme now. And then let's have Polaris swing for 2 to knock out the tough stats card from Ronin. She will take consequential damage. It's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up here. And we're going to draw back up to our hand size of 5. I build support in Pixie. And a double. Okay. So it is Ronin's turn. He's going to add 2 threat to the main scheme. He's going to attack us. He has a force response or force interrupt. Whenever Ronan the Accuser activates against you, give him 1 additional boost card if you have the Power Stone. We do have it, so 2 boost cards. We're going to take to the face because we have a tough status card. So 2 boost cards here. Give the villain 1 additional boost card. Okay, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage, or 6 boost, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. So that will knock off our tough stats card. No piercing, fortunately. And then we get 2 face icon cards with the hazard icon from the Kree command ship. First one is Kree Private with Quick Strike. So it's going to hit us for 1 right off the bat. That'll drop us from 11 down to 10. And then we got Lost Visor. Search your hand, deck, and discard pile for the Ruby Quartz Visor. Do we have it? No, we don't have it. So that's actually not bad. So we're going to get the Ruby Quartz Visor from our deck. And then we put it face down underneath the Lost Visor here. Let's shuffle up our deck again. And then while this obligation is in play, Cyclops cannot attack. The only way to get rid of it is an alter ego action to exhaust ourselves and then add the Ruby Quartz Visor to our hand and to remove this card from the game after we can exhaust ourselves in alter ego. All right, and then that's going to end Ronan's turn, so it's back to us. All right, let's see here. Is this a flipping opportunity? So we can't attack. So that means we're going to thwart. We still have the Power Stone here. If I play the build support, we Phoenix can get us a Cyclops card. No, we need to get set up here. Wait a minute, if we get the Uncanny X-Men, that might be better with our current hand. Okay, let's exhaust the Milano to generate a wild resource so we can play build support. Player's side team coming in with 3 threat. We're going to have Cyclops door for 3 because we have the Power Stone to clear off the build support here. When this side team is defeated, it goes into the victor's place, so we remove from the game. And then we search our deck and discard pile for a support card with a cost of 3 or less and put it into play. So we're going to get our Uncanny X-Men and put this card into play right here. So this card is a team card. Each of your X-Men allies get +1 hit point. If each of your characters has the X-Men trait, which they all do in this deck, each of your X-Men allies cost 1 fewer resource to play. So we got really cheap allies now. Okay, and then I think I want to play Phoenix here. Anyway, or do we play Pixie for 1, get Psylocke, and then start confusing Ronin here? No, we get an encounter card, we do that. I want to Sunfire first to get rid of his universe weapon. Let's see. So we don't have to flip down if we don't want to, right? We gotta see. Oof, is it confuse better? Taking 3 encounter cards. I'm not sure if I want to take 3. Do I want to get the Lost Visor back to our hand here? It's another option. Okay, let's see. If I get the Lost Visor, I use the Optic or I concentrating, we get 2 more resources in our hand. And then if we play Phoenix, I'm trying to. Okay, I think we get Pixie. What do we have here? Oh, Phoenix can get us priority target. That makes me tempted to get Phoenix. All right, we're gonna get Phoenix. Okay, so because we can reduce our cost by 1 with the Uncanny X-Men, we're gonna use this as 2 resources so it can play Phoenix. When she enters play, choose a Cyclops card in your discard pile, add to her hand. We're going to get our priority target and add to her hand. Then with the Utopia, we can exhaust this card when we play an X-Men ally to ready up an X-Men character. Let's ready up Cyclops. I shouldn't have done that. I should have had Polaris attack first and ready her back up. That's okay. Then we're going to play priority target and attach it to this Kree private right here. And then we're going to, so Pixie is 1 resource because of the Uncanny X-Men. So we're going to use 1 resource here to play Pixie. After you play Pixie from your hand, add an X-Men ally from your discard pile back to your hand. Let's get Blindfold back to our hand here. And then we're going to have Pixie swing for 2 at the Kree private. Phoenix swings for 2, and Polaris swings for 2. So it's going to be a total of 6 damage. Let's put the consequence damage first. Pixie takes 2 consequence damage for attacking. But thanks to Uncanny X-Men, she has 3 hit points because it's a +1. So she doesn't die. So 6 damage knocks out the Kree private. He's defeated. Then we can trigger the priority target and then draw 2 cards now whenever we defeat the minion that has that. Ooh, we got Forge. I want to play Blindfold. We look at the encounter deck. No, I think we stay in hero form here. Yeah, we don't need to flip yet. We can We play Forge. What do we get to our hand? We get an X-Men or X-Force support, so we get the X-Jet. Um, hmm. Or just play Blindfold and make sure we don't get overkill. Let's move the Power Stone over here. Then we just play Blindfold. We're looking pretty good. Yeah, okay. So this would be 2 resources here, so we can play Blindfold. After she enters play, look at the top 5 cards of the encounter deck, discard 1, and then put the rest back in the same order. She's only 2 costs because of Uncanny X-Men, reducing cost by 1. So top 5 cards here. Okay, so we can discard 1 of them and put the rest back in the same order. So he's hitting us with this. He gets the Power Stone, which is really good. We get the Creep Drive as an encounter card, Assault as another encounter card, or the Gang Up. So actually, we're gonna put everything back in the same order right here. I don't mind this at all. Gang Up will be our boost card next turn. Okay, so we're gonna put it back in the same order. We're not gonna do anything with Blindfold. And then we can't attack with Cyclops because of Lost Vise. So let's just store for 3 to clear off the main scheme. And then Blindfold's not gonna do anything. That's gonna end our turn. Let's ready back up. And then we're gonna draw back up to our hand size here of 5. Looking really good. Well, this is really good because we have a Kree private coming. Okay, Ronin's turn is going to add 2 to the main scheme. He's going to attack us with a base of 3 plus 1, 2 boost cards because we still have the Power Stone here. Who blocks? Pixie's going to block for us. So the boost here is boost effect, attach the Power Stone to Ronin. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. That will knock out Pixie here. So she is defeated. Then Ronin will deal us 2 face-on counter cards. First one is a Kree private with quick strike, so he's going to hit us again. That'll drop us from 10 down to 9. Then we'll get another encounter card, which is Assault. The villain attacks you. Actually, do we just take the attack? Because we know what the boost is going to be. Let's see. Could have Blindfold block. Do we need her? We have Beast. We're going to draw a lot. I actually want to get his activations out of the way. Yeah, we're actually going to let the attack go through. Because I think it's less resource to do that. I'd rather keep the Milano around. Let's have Blindfold defend this attack here. He gets 1 boost card, which is the Gang Up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Knocks out Blindfold. She's defeated. And then it's back to our turn. Okay. So he gets 1 boost card now because he has a Power Stone. Okay. So it's back to our turn. We're going to play priority target and attach it to the Kree private here. And then, because Cyclops can attack, so we're going to have Cyclops thwart for 2 to clear off the main. And then we're going to have Phoenix swing for 2 at the Kree private. And then she'll take consequential damage. Then we're going to play Beast. Use the Milan to generate a resource. 3 more resources and play Beast. After Beast enters play, choose a resource card in your deck or discard pile. Add to your hand. Let's get the Genius back to your hand with Beast's face on it. Oh, wait, I forgot. Beast is actually only 3 costs because of the Uncanny X-Men. So we're going to use the Milan as 1 resource. Genius is a double, so we can keep the practice defense in our hand. And then when we play Beast, we get the Genius back to our hand. Yeah, I forgot that this reduced the cost of our allies by 1. Okay, when Beast enters play, we can exhaust Utopia. After an X-Men ally enters play, exhaust Utopia and ready up an X-Men character. Let's ready up Phoenix. Phoenix swings for 2 again. She'll take consequential damage, and this guy has 1 hit point left with 4 damage. She has 1 more hit point because she has 4 hit points with the Uncanny X-Men. So let's change this. So she's still alive. Beast is going to let's have Polaris do this. She's going to swing for 2 to knock out the Kree private. He's defeated. She'll take consequential damage. So Polaris has 1 hit point left as well because she has 4 hit points with the Uncanny X-Men. Kree private is gone. Trigger the priority target and draw 2 cards because we defeated him. So 1, 2. Okay, we got Dazzler with a double here. So I'm tempted to try to get a flip. Let's see, if we play Dazzler, we play this as well. Getting confused is nice, but I do want to get rid of the weapon. It's going to go back in counter deck. That's fine. Okay, let's use this hero action right here on a universal weapon. Actually, wait a minute. Let's think this through a little bit. We're going to risk. If we do that, we do risk something. I don't want to risk anything because then we have 3 encounter cards. He might scheme twice and flip that main scheme, which I don't want. So we're not going to do that. Okay, let's just use 2 resources right here so we can play Rapid Response. This is a 2-cost upgrade. After an ally you control is defeated, we can discard Rapid Response and put the ally into play from your discard pile and deal 1 damage to it. Let's go ahead and have Beast swing for 2 at Ronin. That'll bring from 18 down to 16, and our first damage in this game. Beast takes a consequential damage. And then we're going to end our turn. Do we play this Paradox Defense? If he gets an overkill, it doesn't matter. We might as well because we're in discard. Let's play Practice Defense attached to Ronin. He has -1 attack now. And then, actually, do we Optic Blast him? No. If we do that, we take the Power Stone back. I don't want to take it back. So yeah, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. We're going to keep Dazzler in our hand and the double resource. And then we're going to draw back up to our hand size here of 5. And we're kind of just looking for Sunfire. Okay, so Ronin's turn is going to add 2 to the main scheme. And then he's going to attack us with a base of 3, 4, 5, -1, so 4. 1 boost card for him. I think we have, let's see, we get Phoenix. If Beast dies, we can get a double. What's our hand looking like? Double for a mansion? That would be pretty cool. Yeah, let's have Beast take this one. So Beast is going to defend for us. 1 boost card is 2 damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's -1 with this. That will knock out Beast. Then we can trigger our Rapid Response. After an ally you control is defeated, discard Rapid Response. Put the ally into play from discard pile and do 1 damage to it. So Beast takes a damage. Beast has a enter play effect. When he enters play, search your deck and discard pile for a resource card adds to your hand. Let's get the double with Beast's face back to our hand again. Okay, then Ronin is going to deal us 2 face down encounter cards because of the Kree command shift. First one is in advance, so he's going to scheme. We're going to cancel it. We're going to use the first play interrupt right here. When a treachery card is reviewed from the encounter deck, exhaust a Milano and spend a resource of any type. Okay, let's use the Few Commander as a resource to negate this treachery and cancel its removed effects. Then we got Shadow the Past, so we can't cancel this one. So Mr. Sinister, our nemesis, comes in with Stalwart, Toughness, and Villainous. And then we got Genetic Manipulation. When defeated, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Gene Therapy and reveal it. So what is Gene Therapy actually? Attach the enemy with the high of that. When attached enemy attacks, is overkill and piercing and +2 attack. Okay, I don't know if we ever want to defeat that then. So we're going to shuffle these 3 cards into the encounter deck. Alright, that is actually not good. Wait. Let's take a look at Gene Therapy again before we shuffle. Attach the enemy with the lowest printed attack. So that's going to be this guy. So actually, we want to defeat it and give it to Mr. Sinister so we can kill him. Yeah, I think that would definitely be the play. And then we can have, okay, that's fine. All right, so that will resolve the Shadow of the Past. At the end of the round, Practice Defense gets this card because it is a temporary card. It's a temporary keyword. Okay, and then it is back to our turn. Okay, let's use 4 resources here so we can finally get down to Avengers Mansion. Let's exhaust the mansion so we can draw a card. Oh, we drew into Sunfire. Don't have the resources right now. A little bit unfortunate. Okay, oh, and I forgot, this should come with 2 threat. So do we give the Gene Therapy right now to Mr. Sinister? Overkill and piercing. I don't want Ronin getting that. Oh wait, Sunfire is 1 cost because of Uncanny X-Men. So we can just ditch Dazzler. Yeah, we have other Confuses left in our deck. We have Psylocke and Professor X. No, Psylocke's gone. Professor X is still in there. Okay, that's okay. We don't need a flip right now. So Sunfire is 1 cost because of the Uncanny X-Men. So this is 1 resource to play Sunfire. Whenever he enters play, spend an energy resource. We're going to use energy resource right here with Dazzler. Choose an attachment with the text hero action. Universal weapon has the hero action here, and then discard it. So we can get rid of Ronin's Stalwart. It's going to be really useful for us. And then Cyclops still can't attack because of the Lost Visor. Oh, I should have did the readying thing. That's okay. Cyclops is going to... Can we kill him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can kill him, but we lose allies if we do that. Yeah, we're going to lose both. That's fine. Okay, Cyclops with Thor for 2. from the gene manipulation, clear off this side scheme. When it's defeated, search the encounter deck and discard file for gene therapy and reveal it. So we're gonna get gene therapy here. Attach the enemy with the lowest printed attack. That's Mr. Sinister. And then when attached enemy attacks, it gains overkill and piercing. And at the end of attack, discard gene therapy with +2 attack. So Sinister is pretty strong here. Okay, that will defeat this with the Amplify. Okay, then we're gonna have Polaris swing for 2, knock off his tough status card. Should take consequence damage and get defeated. Phoenix swings for 2, should take consequence damage, get defeated. Beast swings for 2, so he has 4 damage on him. Beast takes a consequential. Sunfire swings for 2, that will knock him out. Sunfire takes a consequential damage. So Mr. Sinister is gone with his stalwart toughness and villainous, and we still have 2 allies, so we're looking okay. I should have gotten a rare from Cyclops to clear out the main scheme, but that's okay. Alright, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. And Cyclops still does not have his visor, so he can't attack at all. We're going to draw back up to our hands as a 5. We're looking pretty built out here. We got Professor X, which is really good. We've got an X-Jet. Okay, so Ronin's turn is going to add 2 to the main. Goes up to 4. He's going to attack us. He gets 1 boost card because he has the Power Stone. See, Beast has 2 hit points left. Sunfire has 2 as well. We're going to have Sunfire block. Boost here is, another Fanaticism. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 knocks out Sunfire. Then Ronan will deal us 2 face-on counter cards. Use the hazard icon from the Kree Command ship. First one is the Kree Commander with Patrol, so we can't throw out the main while he's in play. The Kree Lieutenant with Guard and Star, so we can't attack Ronan while he's in play. Alright, back to our turn. Let's Avengers Mansion. Go ahead and draw a card first. I think we have to Ricochet Beam this guy. Let's see. Do we? We don't have any way to tutor another card. No, we can't attack with a Lost Visor, actually. So that means the Milano is going to remove threat from here. These guys will scheme 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to go up to 6, which is okay for us. So we prioritize building here. Let's check our discard pile to see if we have any more tactic upgrades to get with Cyclops' constant training. So we have 1 tactic upgrade in our hand. So we know how many resources that we can play with here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have 1 more exploit weakness, I believe. Let's check. Make sure that's true before we consider it. Yeah, we only have 1 exploit weakness in the discard pile, so we've got 1 more that we can get with the constant training. Okay, so let's go ahead and use this first player action. We gotta do that first. Exhaust the Milano, remove 3 threat from the main scheme, so it drops down to 1. Okay, then we want X to ready up Cyclops. I mean, no, not to ready up Cyclops, but to confuse. And then Cyclops can't thwart or attack, so he can go ahead and flip down. I don't need to meet my X-Men right here. X is going to be 2 resources to play. So we play him. Angel is 1. So we play the X-Jet. Constant training. And the Lost Visor. And then we can play Angel. Alright, that's the play there. Okay. So this would be, we're going to flip down to Arch Ego first. Yeah. Then we're going to use this Arch Ego action, exhaust Scott Summers, add the Ruby Quartz Visor to your hand and remove this card from the game. So get the Ruby Quartz Visor. Okay. Then we're going to use 2 resources right here so we can play Professor X. He's only 2 costs because of the Uncanny X-Men. When he enters play, we can choose one. Let's choose to confuse the villain. So Ronan is confused. Then we also exhaust the Utopia because we play X-Men Ally to ready up another X-Men character. Let's ready up Cyclops. Yeah, that's fine. So we got Cyclops readied. And then we can, he can't even thwart. Cyclops is going to use constant training. Search your deck for a tactic upgrade, add to your hand. So we're going to look at our deck here, get the exploit weakness, add to our hand. We shuffle out here, but it doesn't matter because we're going to draw them both back up. And then, actually, I want to play the X-Jet into Angel, but I think we may need the Ruby Quartz Visor. It's going to be more useful for us for next turn. No, the thing is we can always use the X-Jet to generate a resource for the Ruby Quartz Visor. It's going to be better. Okay, so 3 resources here. So we can play the X-Jet. We can exhaust the X-Jet to generate a wild resource. For a player whose identity has the X-Men trait, we have the X-Men trait in Arc Ego, thanks to this card, the Honor X-Men. So let's exhaust the X-Jet, generate a wild resource. Angel is 1 cost, because it says reduce the cost of playing by 1 if your identity has an X-Men or Mutant trait. We have that trait. Uncanny X-Men makes it reduced by 1. So reducing it by 2, it's going to be 1 cost. We can play him with just the X-Jet. Okay. Then Professor X has 0 attack. He can't thwart because of the patrol. So we just have Beast and Angel attack here. We get rid of the Kree Commando. Yeah, let's get rid of the let's get rid of the Kree Lieutenant, I think. Because we can get our thing next turn. So Beast and Angel will both swing for 1, 2, 3, 4 at the Kree Lieutenant. Then they both take a consequential damage. Beast is still alive because he gets +1 hit point with the Uncanny X-Men. We're going to exhaust recover by 3, but our max hit points is 11, so we just go back up to 11. That's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. And then we're going to draw back up to our hand size of 6 in Alter Ego. We deck out, so we get a face on a counter card. Then we shuffle up the discard pile here back into the deck. And we got our meditation combo actually, which is pretty neat. And we just get a big expensive card to play with it like an ally. So we're going to draw back up to 6. And Dazzler is exactly what we're looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Okay. All right, so it is Ronin's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main. It goes up to 3. He schemes, but he's confused. These guys both scheme for 1, 2, 3. So the main scheme goes up to 6. And it pops at 7, so we're still okay. Then we get 2 face-down counter cards with the hazard icon right here. First one is Kree Comet Armor attached to the enemy with the highest attack. That's Ronin. Reduce the amount of damage attached character takes from each attack by 1. And we can spend 3 resources at the same time to discard this card. All right, Cannonade. That's great. Hinder 3 +1 is going to be 4 threat with the Amplify icon. And then we also got Gene Therapy attached to enemy with the lowest printed attack. Okay, that's really good. It goes on Kree Lieutenant. Because he has the lowest attack of 1. Then he now has Overkill and Piercing for his next attack and +2. So there's 3 attack, which is great. Then that's going to end his turn. If Professor X isn't played at the end of the round, he gets discarded. So we're going to discard him here. All right. Okay, we're looking really good. Let's go ahead and use our constant training. Action search your deck for tactic upgrade, add to your hand. Let's get our priority target, which can draw us 2 cards. We defeat the enemy that has that. Let's shuffle up our deck. All right. Let's get Dazzler out here. So we're going to play Meditation, Alter Ego action, exhaust your Alter Ego, then play a card from your hand, reducing its resource cost by 3. Dazzler's only 3 costs because of the Uncanny X-Men, so we can play her now for free. Then we can use our combo, exhaust Utopia after an X-Men ally enters play to write up an X-Men character. Let's write up Cyclops because we are X-Men character with the honorary X-Men. When Dazzler enters play, we can confuse the enemy. Let's confuse Ronin because he still doesn't have Star without his universal weapon. Okay, and we're back and ready with Cyclops with full hit points. We're going to exhaust Avengers Mission. Let's draw a card. And then we're going to play Priority Target and attach it to the Kree Lieutenant here. Okay, and then we don't have our visor. Yeah, the visor would be nice, but it's okay. We don't necessarily need it because we can attack now. Let's see. Do I want this? I think I want Phoenix probably. Oh yeah, that would be crazy. Okay, so we're going to flip over here to hero form. We're going to use our Optic Blast. Action attack, spend 1 resource of any type to do 3 damage to an enemy with the upgrade attached. Let's use the X-Jet here. So we're going to do 3 damage to Kree Lieutenant because he has the priority target upgrade. So he has 3 hit points left. That's 4 and then 7. So he's defeated. We knock him out, get rid of the last Gene Therapy, trigger the priority target, and draw 2 cards now because we defeat the enemy that had it. Okay, then we're going to use double resource here so we can play Phoenix. She's only 2 costs thanks to our Uncanny X-Men. When she enters play, choose a Cyclops card and discard pile adds to your hand. Let's get the priority target back to our hand. We're attached it this time to the Kree Commando. And then Cyclops can only use Optic Blast once per round, so we can't use it again. But we have a bunch of allies here. So I think we have Beast take him out. Okay, so we're gonna have, actually Beast can thwart for 2. Let's have Angel, Dazzler, and Phoenix all attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. knock out the Kree commando, so no more patrol, trigger the priority target, and then we can draw 2 cards. And then we take a consequence damage for each ally here. Okay. Then we want to Tactical Brilliance, or we have a huge hand here. Do we get Forge down? I don't think we need to get him down. Oh, I'd like to get Polaris down. And we play this. We can also play Tactical Brilliance. Okay, let's use 2 resources right here. So we can play Tactical Brilliance. Hero action, remove 3 threat from a scheme. Let's take 3 off of Cannonade. And then choose a tactic card and discard by as your hand. Let's get the exploit weakness back to, actually, let's get the priority target back to your hand just in case. Okay, that will resolve the Tactical Brilliance. Then we're going to have Cyclops. Yeah, let's store for 2 from Cannonade, clearing off the side scheme. And then let's use this first player interrupt, exhaust Milano, remove 3 threat from the main scheme. That will drop this from 6 down to 3. Beast is going to floor for 2 here, bring it from 3 down to 1. Beast takes consequential damage, he gets defeated. Okay. Then we're going to use 2 resources here, so we can play Polaris. She's only 2 cost thanks to Uncanny X-Men. When she enters play, give an X-Men character a tough stats card. Let's give Cyclops toughness. Then we're going to use a resource here, so we can play our Field Commander. This only really does anything in multiplayer, and solo doesn't do as much, but each Cyclops upgrade attached to a minion loses a temporary keyword, which can be useful for us later. Polaris will, let's just swing, he's only going to do 1 damage. Let's just thwart for 1 from the main scheme. Should take consequential damage. That's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. Okay, I think we're completely in control now. We just need to get rid of the Kree combat armor. And if we get Sunfire, do it. Even better. Drawing back up to our hand size of 6, or 5, I mean. Okay, let's check our discard. Sunfire's not in there, right? I think he's still in the deck. Yeah, but we got X. Okay, so Ronin's turn is going to add 2 to the main scheme. He's going to attack us. He has a power stone, so only 1 boost card here. We're going to have Angel block this attack. The boost here is 0. Oh, last advance. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. Knocks out Angel. He's defeated. Get 2 face-down icon cards with the hazard icon from the Kree command ship. We got Power Siphon. Choose 1, exhaust Milano, spend 2 energies, or discard a card from your hand. I'm okay with discarding any of these cards. Let's shuffle up our hand. We're going to randomly discard a card from our hand because I want to keep the Milano alive here. So we're going to lose this card, Blindfold. Actually, I kind of want to keep Blindfold. That's okay. And then last encounter card is Special Delivery. You may exhaust Milano. If you don't, he's going to attack. Let's exhaust Milano so Ronan does not attack us. All right, it's back to our turn. Let's Avengers Mansion so we can draw a card. And then let's get rid of the Kree combat armor. We can X-shed with the double here. I guess we could play Pixie. Get an X-Men card. Get an X-Men ally back to our hand. I think we just flip down and try to have a really big turn next turn. Okay, so let's use this hero action here. Spend 3 resources of the same type to discard it. X-shed to generate WoW, which will be physical, and 2 more physicals to discard the Kree combat armor. Okay, Ronan's already confused here. I don't want the Power Stone right now. Superior Tactics still hasn't come out. If we put Pixie in play, she gets an X-Men ally. We don't want any X-Men allies right now. It doesn't really do anything for us. Okay, let's have Cyclops thwart for 2 to clear off the main scheme. So it's down to 0. Then let's check our discard power for what allies do we want. I guess we can get Blindfold for next turn, just to really look at the encounter deck. If we can play him, but we're maxed on allies anyways. So not much point in doing that. Let's see, I guess we can get Blindfold. Okay, so let's use 2 resources here so we can play Pixie. Or she's actually 1 resource, I forgot, because Utopia. Alright, or because of Uncanny X-Men. So 1 resource to play Pixie. When she enters play, we can write up another X-Men character, or with Utopia, we exhaust it, so let's write up Cyclops. Okay, Cyclops swings for 1 at Ronin, that'll bring it from 16 down to 15. Pixie swings for 2, that'll bring it from 15 down to 13. She'll take 2 consequential damage for attacking. She has 1 more hit point because she has 3 hit points with the Uncanny X-Men, so she stays alive. Dazzler swings for 2. That'll bring it from 13 down to 11. She'll take a damage. Phoenix swings for 2. Bring it from 11 down to 9. She'll take a damage. Polaris is going to swing for 2. Bring it from 9 down to 7. She'll take a damage. Then we're going to flip down just because we can. And then, oh, I forgot to use her effect. That's fine. We're not even going to use it. I think we just, yeah, that's going to end our turn. Let's discard the Taco Brilliance and ready back up. I don't think we need that thwarting right now. We're going to draw back up to our hand size of 6, keeping this in our hand. 5, 6. Okay. So it is Ronin's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main scheme. He's going to scheme because we're in Alter Ego. He's confused. Then we get 2 face down counter cards. First one is Creep Pride with Quick Strike, but we're in Alter Ego, so Quick Strike won't go off. And then we got a Pincer Maneuver with Hinder 2 plus 3 is going to be 5 threat. All right, then it's back to our turn. Let's use our Constant Training action. Search your deck for a tactic upgrade, add to your hand. Let's get the priority target to our hand here. We're going to shuffle up our deck. Okay, then we're going to exhaust Avenger's Mansion to draw a card. Oh, that's just what I wanted. The Ruby Quartz Visor here. Okay, let's use this first player action, exhaust the Milano, and remove 3 threat from this scheme, dropping it from 5 down to 2. And then we want to get rid of some allies. They're also, oh, do we mess up here? Should Polaris be dead? So I'm not sure if I put the wrong damage on her. Just to make sure. So she possibly should be discarded. So let's just play this way. We're gonna play a meditation. Exhaust your Alter Ego. And then play a card from your hand, reducing his resource cost by 3. We're gonna play Sile here. She's 3 costs with the Uncanny X-Men. And then we max out on our outer limit, so we must discard one. Let's discard Polaris, because I'm not even sure if she should be alive. So if she should have died last turn, then she would have died. And then if she's alive, then she dies now. Okay, Sile comes in play with 2 psionic counters. And we can exhaust Utopia after playing a X-Men character to ready up another X-Men character with our combo, readying up Cyclops back up again. Okay, and then let's put the priority target and attach it to the Kree private here. So he now has a attachment thingy on him. And I think we want to get the Ruby Quartz Visor. Let's flip over here to hero form. We're going to Thor for 2 from Pincer Maneuver and clear this off. Defeating the side scheme. And then we want to we want to exhaust the extra to generate a WA resource. This will be a second resource. Actually, no, this will be a second resource. So we can play our Ruby Quartz Visor. We can exhaust it to generate an energy resource for our Optic Blast ability. Let's do that. So we're going to use our Optic Blast on a Kree private. This would be a resource to pay for it. And then it gains piercing and range, so 3 damage on the Kree private. Then we're going to have Pixie swing for 2, knock it out, right? 2 more damage. Pixie takes Conqueror, she's defeated. Kree private is defeated now. And then with the priority target, we can draw 2 cards after defeating the enemy that has that attached. Okay, I think we want to play Nightcrawler or the Rapid Response. It's fine. Let's -1 attack. Doesn't really help us out too much. Let's get Nightcrawler down, I guess, just in case. So Nightcrawler is 2 costs, so 2 resources here, so we can play him. Thanks to Uncanny X-Men, he's 2 costs. And then we're just going to do some attacking. Let's have Nightcrawler Thor for 2 from the main scheme. Clear it off, he'll take a damage. Dazzler, Phoenix, and Solid will all attack Ronin. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll bring Ronin from 7 down to 2. And then Solid actually has to interrupt. So actually, before her attack went off, we remove a psionic counter, do 1 damage to Ronin. That'll bring him from 2 down to 1. And then we can confuse him with Psylocke's effect. So I should have done that first, but then they all attack. They all take consequential damage. And then that's going to end our turn. So let's ready back up here. And yeah, we are just super in control right now. We're going to keep the Rapid Response and the Practice Defense in our hand because I don't want to deck out now. I'm going to try to hold on We can have 4 allies thanks to Utopia. Okay, drawing back up to 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it is Ronin's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main scheme. He attacks us. He gets 1 boost card because he has a Power Stone. We are going to have, let's have Dazzler block this attack. No, we're going to have Phoenix block this attack. So here's a boost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. Knocks out Phoenix. She's defeated. Then we get 2 face-down counter cards with a hazard icon from the Kree command ship. First one, Kree Physiology, Surge, and give Ronin a tough status card. Surge, Exhaustion, exhaust your identity, and that was Surge. Rogue Vessel. When the villain phase ends, do 1 damage to each player, and that's going to Surge. You stand accused. Ronan the Accuser attacks you with +1 attack. Let's take it so we can at least tank our tough with that. So he's going to attack us now. We're going to take it to the face. The boost here is 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Knocks off our tough status card. Last encounter card. Single-minded Fury. Ronin attacks who has a Power Stone. If we don't have it, it's going to Surge because he has it. So Kree Commando with Patrol. Okay. And it's back to our turn. When the villain phase ends, take a damage with the Rogue Vessel. So we drop from 11 down to 10. All right, let's get rid of that first. So we're going to use this first player action. Exhaust the Milano. Spend 2 resources of any type, right here, 2 energies, to discard the Rogue Vessel. Okay. All right. And then we're going to, let's exhaust Avengers Mansion. So we can, oh wait. We're going to deck out we do that. Let's hold on a little bit then. I want to play a rapid response. Do we just keep the Kree Commando? No, I need to clear him off. I don't think it's safe flipping if we do that. Do we just use all our resources to do that? Then we deck out. Then we flip down here and we just hold. Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll try to do a big turn next turn. Okay, let's play practice defense, attach to the Kree Commando. And then we're going to use 2 resources here. Yeah, we don't care about these, right? Yeah. So we can play Ricochet Beam. Do 3 damage to enemy, do 3 damage to enemy with the upgrade attached. So 6 damage to him, he has an upgrade, knocks him out. Okay. Then we're going to, let's have Dazzler attack Ronin to knock off his tough status card. She'll take consequential damage, get defeated. Nightcrawler's going to Thor for 2 from the main scheme. He'll take a consequential damage. He has 1 hit point left. Oops. And then I think we just deck out here. Let's use Avengers Mansion so we can draw a card. Oh, our Full Blast. We deck out, so we shuffle up our discard pile back into the deck. And then Ronin will deal us a face down encounter card because we decked out. And then we are going to flip down to Alter Ego. And then, no point doing this right now, right? Yeah, we're going to end our turn. It's ready back up. We're going to draw back up to our hand size of 6, keeping the Full Blast in our hand. We got Ricochet Beam. Okay. Do we have to kill here? Okay, so Ronin's turn, he's going to add 2 to the main scheme. He's going to scheme on us, but he's confused, so we just remove that. Then he'll deal us 2 face-down counter cards for a total of 3. First one is Caught Off Guard, discard, upgrade, or support your control. Let's discard the Feud Commander. We don't need that anymore. Then we got You Stand Accused. Ronan the Accuser will scheme with +1 scheme. Let's cancel. We're going to use the first player interrupt right here. Exhaust them along, spend a resource of any type. The X-Jet, we can use it because we are X-Men with Honor X-Men to cancel the vulnerability effects of this treachery. Last encounter card is, oh, that's perfect. Superior Tactics. Comes in with 2 threat. If the Power Stone is on him, it's 1 more, so it's going to be 3. While this card is in play, the Power Stone cannot be unattached from Ronan the Accuser. And it's back to our turn. All right. I think we got this here. Let's use Constant Training. Search your deck for a tactic upgrade, add to your hand. So we're going to get the Exploit weakness, add that to our hand. Let's shuffle up here. Okay, do we have an X-Men ally? Oh yeah, we do. We got Polaris. Do we play her with our meditation? And we could. Let's use Avengers Mansion and draw a card. Okay, we got another tactic upgrade here. I think we just play Polaris. Okay, let's go ahead and... No, we don't need to meditate. We're like built out more than enough. Let's flip over here to hero form. Then we are going to use 2 resources right here so we can play Polaris. Oh, wait, no, we need to save that ready. All right, just kidding. So we're gonna have, I don't want anyone else to. Okay, Cyclops is going to swing for 1 at Ronin. That will bring him from 1 down to 0. That's gonna flip him over to his 3rd and final stage here, where he has Retaliate, Toughness, 25 hit points. And his one revealed effect is to put the superior tactic side scheme into play right here. It's already in place, so nothing else happens with that. He's going to retaliate and hit us back for 1. That will bring us from 10 down to 9. Okay, now we're going to use 2 resources here because of the Uncanny X-Men. That will reduce the cost of Polaris by 1. So 2 resources to play Polaris. We're going to exhaust Utopia whenever she enters play to rev another X-Men character. Let's ready up Cyclops. And then when Polaris enters play, she can give an X-Men character a tough status card. Let's give Cyclops the tough status card here. Okay, then we're going to, do we have the resources? Ricochet beam. Oh, we're short 1 actually. Oof, I did not plan that out right. Okay, that's okay. So this would be 1 resource. So we can play Exploit Weakness, attached to an enemy. We're gonna give this to Ronin. Increase the amount of damage attached enemy takes from each attack by 1. And we can't play the Ricochet beam. That's okay. So we're gonna use our Optic Blast ability. We can do 3 damage to an enemy with upgrade attached. We're gonna hit Ronin here. So we're gonna use a Ruby Quartz Visor to generate an energy resource for that attack. And then, so do 3 damage, and then we're going to, the Ruby Quartz Visor gives the Optic Blast, piercing and ranged. So we pierce off the tough. Then we're going to use a resource right here to play Full Blast. Hero Interrupt. When you use your Optic Blast ability, exhaust Cyclops. This attack deals 8 additional damage and gains overkill. So 8 plus the 3 is going to be 11. And then it does 1 more because increase the amount of damage by 1. So it's going to be 12 with piercing and range. So it pierces off the tough. 12 damage on Ronan. That'll bring it from 25 down to 13. He won't retaliate because we have range on that attack. Then we're going to have Polaris swing for 2 on Ronan. That'll bring it from 13 down to 11. She'll take a retaliate, then a consequential damage. And then we're going to have Psylocke. Let's see. There's no point having her do that. Let's just have her thwart for 2 from the main scheme to bring it down to 0. And then she'll take a damage. I forgot, Polaris does 1 extra damage because of this, so it's going to be 1 more down to 10. And I don't know, I think we played the Ricochet beam instead of Polaris. That may have been enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It may have been enough, so I might have missed a kill there, but I'm not sure if it would have been enough. Okay, let's get enter turn. Let's ready back up. Ronan's got 1 more turn here. We're going to draw back up to our hand size of 5, keeping the Ricochet beam in our hand, and drew another 1. All right, so Ronan's turn, he's going to add 2 to the main scheme. Oh, and we don't take the Power Stone away from him when we do 3 more damage because the superior attack's in play where the Power Stone cannot be removed. All right, he's going to attack us. He gets a boost card here. Let's take it because we have a toughness. His activation attack gets plus 3 boost icons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 knocks off our tough status card. 2 face on counter cards because of the Kree command ship. First one is Blindside. Choose one. Let's spend 2 physical resources. So 1 physical resource and exhaust excess to generate a physical resource because it's a WoW, so it can be anything. Then we're going to last encounter card, Kree Commando with Patrol. All right. At the end of the round, this gets this card because it has a temporary keyword. And then it is back to our turn. So let's go ahead and play our priority target and attach this to Ronin here. So he now has an upgrade attached to him. And then do we have the resources? I think we do, right? Let's use Avengers Mansion. Draw a card. Okay, well, we got a double here. So that's still a cool finish. Okay, so we're going to use a double resource here so we can play a Ricochet beam. This guy does not have guard, so we can hit Ronin here. So Ricochet beam is do 3 damage to an enemy, do 3 damage to an enemy with upgrade attached. So Ronin has upgrade attached. We do 3 to him, that'll bring him from 10 down to 7. He retaliates, hits us back for 1, so we drop down to 8 from 9. And another 3 to him, so that'll bring him from 7 down to 4. He's going to retaliate, hit us back for 1, so we drop from 8 down to 7. Then we use our Optic Blast ability, because he has an upgrade attached, exhaust our visor to generate an energy resource for it, and against piercing and ranged. So 3 to Ronin, that'll bring him from 4 down to 1. He won't retaliate. because the attack has ranged. And then we're going to use Milan to generate a resource, a second resource to play a second Ricochet Beam. Do 3 damage to enemy, do 3 damage to enemy with upgrade attached, so 6 damage on Ronin. That'll bring from 1 down to 0. And that is Ronin on Expert Mode.